Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited today to be showing you what is in my bag. So I posted a poll on Instagram and the two options I gave you guys were a what's in my bag video and the second option was managing chronic pain. So both of those topics I was actually very excited to talk about, and more people voted for the what's in my bag video, so that's what we're doing this week. But I will post again to see if you guys still want that chronic pain video, because I know a lot of you actually did want that as well. So we can do both. Everyone wins here. But since the majority of you voted for what's in my bag, that is what we're going to do today. So I carry around two types of bags. One bag is just a tiny little crossbody bag that you guys saw in my one sweater 3 ways video a couple of weeks ago. And the other bag that I tend to carry around is actually in the form of a backpack. So for those of you who have been subscribers of my channel since the very beginning, even before I did Green Beauty, you will recognize this bag because I think I did a what's in my bag with this Millie backpack. But there's been a lot of change as to what I put in it, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. This is actually leftover from when I was up at the Tata Harper Credo event, so I haven't really touched it, and it's probably filled with junk, but for the sake of honesty, I am not going to sort through it beforehand. We're just gonna go for it. So the way this bag is structured is actually very illogical and not usually my cup of tea because there's no real internal organization. So literally I just dump stuff in this, which is probably not the greatest thing, but it's also not the worst thing because somehow I manage to still find everything even if it takes me 10 minutes. There's only one small pocket in here and I put super important things in that pocket that I know I want to know exactly where they are. And then everything else I just dump in there. If I was smart, I would get kind of a little organization pack or something like that, but I just haven't gotten around to it, and I've been making do with this and it's totally fine. One thing that I do really love about this bag though, and what I would suggest if you are someone who likes carrying around backpacks, is to look for something that not only has the 2 backpack straps on the back here, but when it gets really heavy, I have this strap at the very top of it that I can actually put over my arm like a purse, and I can hold it and it's not so much weight on my back. So I really like the versatility of this bag, and I think that's why it's just stayed in my life for so long, as well as it carries a whole bunch of stuff and it's really cute. Okay, so let's jump right in. It has this little drawstring that I just pull open, and of course the very first thing that I have in my backpack is my water bottle. I carry around a water bottle with me pretty much everywhere. I even barely use glasses at home because I'm constantly drinking out of a water bottle. I find that it's a great way to keep track of how much I'm drinking during the day. It's really fast and easy to grab and go, and I just feel like I drink more water when I have a water bottle. This is a Swell one. You guys can see it's pretty banged up. I've had it for a while. This isn't my favorite. I really like the Clean Canteen ones, but I got this as a present and I've been using it. I think it's really sleek and really pretty, and I like the color gray. That's one of my favorite colors, so it's really nice. Okay, so it's go fish. What am I gonna find? Okay, I have a Kind Bar. This is the dark chocolate chunk Kind Bar. I don't know, do you guys like these? I love the pumpkin maple seed one, but I'm all out of those and all we had were these. So I just grabbed one because I was taking the train and I didn't really know how my day was gonna go, and I had lunch, but I was if I'm up there really late in the city, then I might need a snack, and I feel like it's always good to have a snack on hand because I am someone who gets hangry. I admit it. That's the first step in this process. I get very hangry. So it's always good to have a little snack or something that I can pull out just to hold me over until I can find some real food. But I didn't actually end up needing this, so that's kind of great. And I'll probably eat this later today. So I'm just kind of going through the big pouch right now, and then we'll do the small pouch. The next thing I have are my sunglasses. I love these sunglasses. I've had them for years. They've lasted really well. I wish I'd kept them in a case though. That's one thing about sunglasses. If you buy a nice quality pair of sunglasses, you should keep them in a case because I can see all these little scratches that are on my sunglasses. I'm actually thinking about getting a new pair of sunglasses soon. I have gotten so used to wearing sunglasses because I wear them all the time because I'm a little bit light sensitive that when I'm outside, even these brown ones don't feel dark enough for me. I still squint. So I'm thinking about getting one with a darker lens or something that's a little bit more black. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions for good glasses for people who are light sensitive. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. Next thing that was in there is hand sanitizing wipes. I actually have this in the spray form too. I just picked these up at Whole Foods before a trip I just took, so I've been trying to use them up. These are the EO Essential Oil Hand Sanitizing Wipes in French Lavender. They smell so good. This is the best smelling hand sanitizer in my opinion. There's 10 wipes in here, which is really nice, and they're in this little portable pack, so you can just throw it in whatever bag or backpack you have. And anytime I'm taking like public transportation or I'm going to be in the city and touching a lot of things, then I like to have this with me because I just feel like it's nice. I like to be on the train on the way home and just kind of like wipe my hands and feel like a little bit more refreshed and clean. I would also highly recommend the spray version of this. I really enjoy that, and I feel like you can just refill that. You could probably buy like a big one and just keep refilling that instead of having this little packet, but the wipes are very convenient, and yeah, I really like these. Like I said, I picked these up at Whole Foods, but I'm pretty sure you can get them on Amazon. What I can find, I will link down below. So if you guys, for whatever reason, want to have something that's in my bag, then it'll be linked down below. Next thing that's in the main compartment is my phone. Not much to say about that, just something that's always good to have with me. I have this little case on it that I got, and I'm not sure how much I love it. It's already cracking at the very top, which is annoying because it was kind of expensive. And on top of that, anytime I put this anywhere, it collects like lint and dust because it's a light color. So I have to continually be like wiping it off. That's just a little mini phone review in case you guys were curious. But other than that, yeah, my phone is great. I just upgraded my phone and I'm really happy with it. I can take a lot nicer quality photos, which for someone who does Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that, it's really nice to have this with you at all times. Okay, these kind of all go together, so I'll just grab them. I really need like a little makeup case. I brought 3 things up to the Credo Tata Harper event with me, and that was just because I knew we were doing a facial, but it was also Valentine's Day, and I knew I wanted to come home with a tiny bit of makeup on, which of course I didn't end up actually using, but I thought I could just hop in the bathroom really quick and just put on some makeup so that I could come home and feel like a little bit more refreshed, and just in case I needed some coverage on anything. This is like my 3-step go-to makeup tutorial. I do concealer, and I just conceal all the areas that I need to, and sometimes I even use it a little bit like a foundation in bigger areas. Then I have a brow gel. I really don't like this brow gel. I'm gonna keep saying it over and over again until I use it up because I don't want you guys to purchase it. It might just be the one that I had because, like I said, my sister loves it and swears by it, but man, this thing is like already dried out and clumpy and annoying. And then I have mascara, and I feel like mascara just makes you look a lot more awake, and it pulls together a look like nothing else, so I always pack that with me. Next thing that's in there, which should probably be in the little pouch, are my keys because I can never find them, but self-explanatory, these are my keys. Then I have my wallet. This is just a little card carrier that I got from Kate Spade a long time ago. I really like it. It's stretching out a lot though, so I need to get something new for sure because stuff keeps slipping out of it, and you don't want that to happen obviously with your ID and credit cards and cash and stuff like that. But I do really like these little card wallets because I tend to carry a smaller bag. This is kind of like my traveling or like a long day out of the house bag, but typically I carry a really small bag with me just because I don't want so much weight on my body, and this is great because it fits in everything. Okay, we've managed to empty out the big compartment, so now moving on to the small one. I feel like Mary Poppins, like I keep dipping in and there's more and more stuff, and I feel kind of ridiculous at how much was in here, but that's okay. No judgment, right? So I have my train ticket. That was just so that I could get up and back from the city. I have one more sort of makeup-y item. This is the Honest Beauty Magic Balm. This I absolutely love. It's a chapstick. It can be a balm that you put on dry, cracked hands. It can really be used everywhere, and that's kind of why I keep it in every single bag. You guys can see I've already hit pan on it, and I'm just still working through it. I really like this. It saved my hands this winter when they would be really cracked and dry and I didn't have any hand cream. I actually put this on and it really did wonders and made it so that my hands weren't bleeding basically. So I really like this, and I always keep it with me now because I just like to put it over dry areas. I like to put it on my lips, cuticles, stuff like that. This is really a magic balm. I also, in this small compartment, have some allergy stuff. So I have my EpiPen. I have 2 Benadryl, which these my mom always swears by. She also has food allergies, and she's like, if something happens and you start to feel like, you know, your throat closing or an allergic reaction coming on, take 2 Benadryl, and she swears it'll save your life. So I always carry Benadryl with me in all of my purses. I actually always have 2 Benadryl, and Jared has since adopted the habit because he's with me a lot. And now he carries Benadryl in his bag, so if anything was to happen, we're covered. I have some first aid sort of items as well. I have 2 Band-Aids because I'm so blister prone. There are only certain shoes that don't give me blisters, and the majority of shoes do, so I always carry Band-Aids with me. I also have a tampon because you just never know. Being a girl is so complicated, and I've been in situations too many times to not carry around one, even if it's like weeks away from my period. I just always have one on hand because you never know. I have a hair tie, which is super important because I always forget them, so it's always good to have one in my bag just in case. And then we're down to the last item, which is actually just my AirPods. So these are just little headphones from Apple. They're wireless, which is nice. You don't have like a cord or anything like that. You just pop them in, and then this little case actually charges them. So I've been loving these. It's really convenient, really nice, and I really like to listen to music when I walk, so these are a really great way to do that, obviously. And they're so tiny that they fit right in. Like I said, there's no cord that's going to be tangled in my bag, and they have this really nice case. So this is actually the one thing that I can always find because it's so smooth and I just know exactly what it feels like. It's almost like a little floss container or something, so I can always find this really easily in my bag. Alright guys, that is all that is in my bag. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to know if there's one product that you always put in your bag besides the obvious like keys, phone, wallet. If there's one thing that you transfer from bag to bag and it's just super important for you to have, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I'll be really curious to see what you guys say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to head over to Instagram and follow me there because that's where I post polls and get ideas for videos, and that's where I can talk to you guys easiest. I hope you guys have a wonderful week or weekend or whenever you're watching this. One last little final reminder is that I do have a GoFundMe page, so if there's a specific product that you want me to purchase or anything like that, you can actually go fund it, and you can donate like a percentage or an amount of that product to me, and that way I can actually go out and purchase it and do that review for you. I'll go ahead and link that down below so you guys can just click on it and you can donate whatever you want to. Obviously there's no need to do that, but that's just if you have a specific review or product that you want me to purchase, or if you just feel like funding my channel. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Bye!